huge lizard. You can see its tongue just hanging out. Day in Mondulkiri, and we have an action-packed day today. So right now we just got breakfast at this Khmer place, and then we're gonna go check out another waterfall. This afternoon we're gonna go to like the Indigenous people's village. So here there's the Bunong people, and those are the people that have the elephants, and the people that at the Elephant Valley were the mahouts for the Bunong people. And so those are the indigenous people in this area, and they have a village, and we're gonna go check that out. We heard this waterfall was very nice. We came down a long dirt road and had to ask for directions like 10 times. Now we found it. We thought maybe we would go swimming in it, but I don't think we will. We just climbed down these really muddy, slippery steps to get this view of the waterfall. Decided that he's gonna go swimming. Listen. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, so that's the traditional Pnong house. There's one traditional Pnong house, but not very many. Okay. So we've just come to the, there's a rooster. All of the animals, the roosters, oh, there's little babies over there. The pigs, everything just kind of roam around. We've just come to the Pranaam Village, which is the indigenous people in eastern Cambodia. And you can see some of the traditional houses, like, but it's possible because maybe they've been displaced because of the deforestation in the area that there's not too many of those traditional houses, but you can see definitely a few around. And they offer tours, of course. So maybe we'll do this, something like that. Resme is inquiring about the tours.
They said that they don't know who put this sign.
Oh, they don't know who put the sign up? Oh my gosh. Okay, we walked up, we see this sign in English, and we think, oh, okay. I mean, I guess we didn't really think that it was necessarily like a tourist attraction here. But then we see this sign in English about tours, we're like, all right, well, you know, maybe we'll do that. And then the people that live right next to the sign have no idea who that sign belongs to. So this here, I guess, is a traditional house, traditional Pnong house. And we saw one where there was smoke coming out of it, and I think they were cooking just in the center of it. This one has its door closed. There's another one over there. That was interesting, but apparently a lot of the people left to go to their farms already, so it's the middle of the day and they're working on their farms, but we're going to check out another village.
Well, I just say hello to them, but most of them seems like to escape.
They don't, yeah.
You know about that.
Well, it
man.
seems interesting because then there was that sign which almost made it sound like, oh, tourists welcome, kind of.
Yeah.
You know, but then we couldn't figure out who the sign belonged to.
They said that they don't know who put that sign on.
Yeah.
In front of their house.
Wasn't there a phone number? We should have called
Yes.
it.
Should have called it.
Oh no, here come a bunch of dogs. We just pulled over because this place looked so cute, right on the top of the hill with a great view. You guys? Someone? The dogs? Okay.
Just stand still and wait.
So many. It looks like such a cute place to stop and have lunch, but we can't find anyone. So it's really funny because we went in searching for these Pnong villages earlier. Well, we found 2 of them, but actually we are staying in like this hotel owned by, it's called the Indigenous Peoples Hotel, and it's owned by, it was started by a Pnong people, and it, yeah, which are the Indigenous people, and it looks more like a traditional village than the 2 villages that they lived in, right? I mean, so over there are like the kind of, I guess, traditional houses, but then, well, all of these are. So I'm staying up there in that one, which is traditionally the son's house. The parents would build for the son. Is that right, Resme?
Yeah.
Saying goodbye to the Indigenous Peoples Lodge and headed to Ratankiri. Next stop.
Yes.
Today is Sunday. It is the 4th day of our road trip. And we're starting off the day with a lake that was a volcanic crater, or is a volcanic crater. This is the lake. There's a ton of people here, but they mostly seem to be local people, right, Resme? Only very few other foreigners. So maybe we'll go swimming. I haven't quite decided yet.
Really?
Well,
You don't think it's cold enough?
Will not swim? Oh, I will swim.
uh-oh. Sounds like I'm gonna have to swim. We just arrived at our new hotel in Ratankiri, and we think it looks pretty freaking cute. So this is the room. They're all individual little huts. This is actually really cool. And I have my own hammock. Okay. We accidentally ended up coming to a Pnong village on our way to another waterfall. And this is much more traditional than the other 2 that we went to yesterday. So we're gonna wander on in and check it out. All the kids are up there already, wondering who we are, what we're doing here. Okay, so Resme just talked to a couple of the people, and they're not Pnong people. They're a different indigenous group.
Her husband is a nurse, so he moved to work here. You see the health center here, and then she also comes with her husband. So that's why they have a small pharmacy And as poster, it's not fancy at all.
Oh.
Okay, well that was interesting. We crossed the street to visit what we thought was like the second half of this village, and it turns out it was a whole different group of totally different indigenous people in this area, and they even speak a different language just right across the street from each other. So we talked to some of them and just kind of heard some of their stories and saw their houses and stuff and noticed some small differences. So one group is right here on this side of the street, and then literally just right across that street is the first group that we saw. Just had Sam, our driver, drop us off in the middle of town, and it's a lot more people than San Manoram where we were, and a lot fewer foreigners.
So this area,
Yeah.
this area is the area for minority people come to sell here.
Oh,
Free
interesting.
charge or fee, the place fee.
Oh.
So tomorrow, I think that we need to come here and do some videos about this.
About the food and stuff that they're selling.
Yes.
There's a huge fat lizard, which we actually saw a guy cutting and cleaning and cooking at one of the restaurants we were at the other day, and I totally missed it and wasn't able to take a video. So here it is. Huge lizard. You can see its tongue just hanging out. It is actually illegal for them to be selling those lizards in the market. So Resme was like, wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up, because they didn't want me taking a video of them selling that lizards. Oh God, what are we doing? Driving in the car mostly, and we did stop in one town to get lunch and walk around for a little bit, and I've been sleeping, so I'm a little bit tired still, but this is another waterfall, but this one's a little bit different. What is the town that we're in again?
Preah Vihear.
Oh gosh.
Preah Vihear.
Preah
Vihear.
Vihear.
Yeah.
And this is most popular because it's close to some temples that we're going to see tomorrow. So we just walked around and finally found like a restaurant. So here we are.
Cambodia.
Oh.
Where are we going, Resme?
Yeah.
So Preah Vihear Temple.
But I live in Sydney.
So our last day of the trip.
Yeah.
We're heading back, but on the way we stopped at this temple. Up and up. I would have been freaking out on a motorbike right now.
Going down would be worse.
Yeah, going down would be worse, I guess. We had the choice whether to take a motorbike or a truck, and motorbike would have been more fun. They didn't have any helmets, so, you know, safety.
Here, Shiva. Did you see this one? Yeah. The whole line up? That I mentioned a moment. Yeah. So that is the decoration. Yeah. They call the candles the candle stand. Yeah. It's like that. But the thing is about one.
Oh, so now we're in
So we are line.
an actual military, I guess, lookout where they use these binoculars to keep an eye on Thailand. This bee kept swarming me. I think it's because I've got an ice cream cone on my hat.
My God.